The Weeping Woman, Exhibit TAL5662. At first, I mistook her weeping for the wind scraping bark from the kakatea up in the gully. When the wind stilled, I discovered her in the Hall of Talismans, amidst turquoise amulets and variations on the swastika. She was carved from dark knotted wood and clutched her swollen belly with 3-fingered hands. Her breasts were low and flat, her face was chisel lines, her mouth a wailing O. I unscrewed the perspex casing and held her with a gloved hand as one would a baby bird. Her weeping subsided. The provenance notes told of her trafficking, but here she was, once again close to home. I believed my duty then was to safeguard the artefacts, so I soothed her with one-day promises and returned her to her case. As my obligation shifted, I set her on the windowsill, overlooking the proliferation of koroi berries. Their glory soon led to a plague of rodents. And by the night of the gun battle, with my lover's blood oxidizing from red to brown on the limestone tiles, I no longer used gloves. At daylight, I turned inland, clambering through broom and blackberry, willow and weeds. The remaining stand of grey-skinned kahikatea was the best the world could offer her now. As we gained distance from the museum and the terrors of the night, her timber softened to knotted muscle, her calves rounded, remembering long strides along bush-knitted hillsides, and her feet widened as I stepped over tree roots and around ferns. I laid her on mist-soaked earth. I was so tired from the bloodshed that no words for karakia came to mind, but the high-pitched whistle of a shining cuckoo called "Pio, Pio, Pio." I rested my thorn-scratched hand across my own belly, felt the quickening of this unasked-for baby, and wept.